at, we can just go ahead and enter in a positive value of 12. All right. And so there we go. We have some forward translation on this ball. Now, I'm going to come to my 4 viewport mode. That's our second option down here in the tool palette. And I'm going to look at the animation from the side view. If I press 6 on my keyboard, then that toggles on my textures. All right. Now, if I just scrub through this, you know, those arcs are really bad. All right. Those arcs for those balls definitely favor, you know, the initial keyframe and the last keyframe. Right. If we actually want to get a closer look at that, I can click on this drop down in the upper left-hand corner, select animation. I will click on, let's see, I believe it is animate. Come down to ghost selected, and I'm going to turn on my ghost, or select that little box off to the side. That is my options. I'm going to change the type of ghosting to custom frame steps. All right, and let's see, I believe I'll go ahead and give this, all right, 8 frames before and 8 frames after, and a step size of 4 frames. We'll go ahead and hit ghost. Actually, I need to select my object. Now I'll hit ghost, and what that's going to do is that's going to show where the ball will be bouncing as it moves along this arc. All right, so the one that's selected in green is kind of the live position of the ball. Now, the reason why we're doing this is just so that we can get in here and analyze these arcs. And if you look right in here, you know, we can definitely see that once again it is favoring, you know, that first keyframe position and the last keyframe position. Now that can be fixed once again by going into our graph editor. Now I'll select the translate X. I want to do a drag selection over both keyframes, and this time instead of having the auto tangents on, you know, which is kind of like Easy Ease in After Effects, I'm going to click this little option right here. This is linear tangents, right? And that means that it's going to translate along the z-axis at a relatively constant rate. And you can see as a result, we're getting some nice positioning for the arcs of the path along which this ball bounces. All right, so enough with the ghosting. I will go ahead and come back to the animate menu and unghost the selected. All right, unghost all, actually. There we go.